Hi everybody, Fran here, and today I want to talk to you about getting you out of your food rut. So spring is here, we have longer days, warmer weather, and with that brings different types of foods. We can grow different types of foods. It's a perfect time of year, springtime, to really change things up. Get out all the heavy winter food and the overeating and really start fresh now in springtime. So we all get stuck in a food rut, meaning we eat the same thing all the time and then you get bored and then, it's just not fun at all. So eating foods that are in season will keep you from struggling with being in a food rut and never really getting bored because there's always something different. So why should we eat with the season? Well, one great reason is because it's worked for us for thousands of years, so why change it now? In springtime, the foods we want to focus on are leafy vegetables. That represents just all of the green that you see around you as springtime warms up and the grass is greener, the trees are greener, everything. So the green around us represents the spinach, the kale, the parsley, the basil, so fresh herbs. Romaine lettuce, asparagus, and of course berries. So eating foods that are in season will save you money. I love a great sale. Well, food that is on sale is typically the food that is in season because we have an abundance of it. So they mark it down, let's move it off the shelves. So for example, if you try buying asparagus in the winter, you're gonna pay a pretty penny or two, but if you try to buy asparagus now, they're much more affordable. When you eat foods that are in season, you're eating the foods that are easier to grow for the climate. So it makes so much more sense that yes, the foods would be much more affordable when you're eating them in season. Ask a local farmer what he or she has an abundance of. Ask them if you can buy it in bulk. That's gonna save you even more money. So you're getting the freshest of the fresh food, you're buying it in bulk, and then you might be thinking, well, Fran, what am I gonna do with so many pounds of spinach or kale or whatever? There are websites, there are cookbooks that are dedicated to just one food group. So you can buy a cookbook and it's all about tomatoes, everything you could possibly do with a tomato or with a squash or with eggs or beef, or you get the idea. You can also find books about, or take a class about canning, preserving, how to store the vegetables. Playing with different techniques is a lot of fun. Okay, so foods that are in season are more affordable. They also carry a higher nutrient punch, meaning you're getting more nutrients from eating foods that are in season. So why does a banana turn brown? Why does an apple get mushy? Why does a strawberry mold? All of this is just food science. The environment, the air, it starts to break down the components of the food. When those components start breaking down, it's the nutrient value. So when you pick food and you eat it, you're getting a higher nutrient punch. Something to think about is, I get this a lot in my practice, people say, well, I buy vegetables and they go bad. Well, if you're buying your salad mix in a bag, those go bad so very, very quickly because the farmers, they're picking it either in a greenhouse or on a farm, and then they ship it somewhere to put it in the bag and prepare it for you, and then it's shipped to the grocery store where it sits on a shelf until you buy it. So that food, from the time it's picked until it gets to you, has been in transit for a very long time. One thing, an example of this is, for example, eggs. Eggs in the grocery store are 2 to 3 months old, meaning that chicken laid that egg 2 or 3 months ago. When you buy fresh, farm fresh eggs from a local farmer or your neighbor who has chickens, if you live in the country, wherever you can get them, those eggs are a day old, a week old. Never ever would you be eating an egg that is 2 or 3 months old. So I challenge you, buy local greens this season and just observe how much longer are they going to last in your crisper. I guarantee you it's gonna be longer than the few days that bagged salad will last. So how do you find local food? Well, you get to the farmer's market. That's where the farmers are. That's where the ranchers are. and you figure out when your farmer's market is, when is it, where is it, what time is it at, and then you make some time on the weekend to get there. They might even have a weekday evening where you can get there. Another good resource is a couple websites like localharvest.org. You can find these websites below this video. Sustainabletable.org. Eatwild.com. All of these websites, you can punch in your zip code and it'll tell you where do you go to find some local farm fresh food. So let's get you out of your winter food rut and start eating with the season. Eating for springtime is more nutritious. It's gonna save you money, and it also supports local businesses, farmers, and ranchers. I mean, there's no better thing to do. So this week, determine when your farmer's market is. Make some time on the weekend to get there. Also, let me hear from you. What local farmer do you support? Maybe you get some eggs, maybe you get some goat's milk cheese, maybe whatever you're getting from them. Comment below, let me know where you're getting it and what local farmer, local rancher you would like to give a shout out to. If you are watching this anywhere other than willpowerblueprint.com, head over there for more great tips and strategies. Make it an amazingly healthy week, everybody. Bye for now.